Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading with me. This is going to be for the 8th to the 14th of December. So I'm going to dive in. I did pull some messages, well, only a one actually, for you guys before I started this reading in terms of channel messages, and everyone's been getting a song today. And you guys, the song that I heard is actually from High School Musical, but it's Gotta Go My Own Way. And what the song is a love song. It doesn't have to relate to love, but it does feel like you're realizing that maybe you need to distance yourself from something because it just doesn't feel right now. I don't think it's over. It might be a break from something, because in the movie, these two people split apart because they're so unaligned at the moment, like things are always getting in the way, but then they actually come back together again. But it just feels a little bit like that could be a message in any area of your life during this time where it just feels like things are not working out, right? Like things are unaligned right now. So go look up the lyrics for that, or someone can put it in the comments below if you want. But there could be something about that during this week, okay? Like the song starts with, I gotta say what's on my mind. So again, it could be an important conversation coming up, or you really listening to your own feelings and deciding to take action on what your heart is calling for you to do, which actually that message specifically aligns with the cards that I see for you guys as well, because I liked to pull a few cards out during this week just to see the energies coming up. And overall, during this week, you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. Really not a bad card. You're in your own energy, Capricorn. You're in the earth energy, so you're feeling stable. You're focusing on your future, stability as well. And you're really just trying to nurture the things that you built for yourself without losing yourself. The Nine of Cups, feeling, accomplished, feeling happy, feeling like you're focusing on your own happiness right now. And this is a good card to have. It is a card of wish fulfillment. So it is a card of feeling grateful for what you've been able to build for yourself. And the Page of Cups here as well does feel a bit like what I was saying about listening to your inner feelings and maybe protecting your peace, protecting what you have built for yourself. So I don't know what you're distancing yourself from, if that even relates to you. But we do have this answer the call here. What is your soul calling you to do? Which feels a bit like the Page of Cups. Again, this could be someone who's apologizing to you, or someone who's reaching out to you in terms of love. Sometimes the Page of Cups can be that. It could be, again, a surprising message or a phone call from someone that maybe you already have distanced yourself from. But it just feels like mainly during this week, you're really in tune with yourself and really trying to keep yourself afloat is what I want to feel with that, is what I want to say with that. All right, so that's the overall message that I'm seeing for now. Let's just see what other messages Spirit wants to bring for you guys for the week ahead. So my gorgeous Capricorns, thank you. So this is past life. This situation involves your past life memories. Interesting. So if it's in terms of love, this is someone who you've had a previous life before with. All right, so interesting. And then we have sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. So yes, Capricorn, it just feels like you are protecting your energy right now. And if this is a past life thing, there's a lesson that maybe you didn't learn in your last life here that maybe you're learning in this life. But again, whatever you're distancing yourself from, I think it's because right now it's not aligned to you. And sometimes that happens. It just feels like you'll gravitate back to it when it's the right time. Okay. All right, let's dive into one of these as well. I just want to get the question I've been asking with this deck is, what do you need more of during this week? What do you need more of during this week? Courage. You're not the first to have this card come out. And it says, I find it in the strength to face fear with confidence. So it does feel like making difficult decisions, but ones that you feel that you're guided to make, right? Courageous decisions. This says, I find the strength to face fear with confidence. And I feel like you're doing just that. Any other messages for Capricorn for the week ahead? Success. That's gorgeous. Success in all areas. All is unfolding in your favor. You are a winner. So that's really good. And then what else do we have? We've got new. A cycle has ended. Welcome the new. Changes coming for good. So yeah, this is an energy of releasing, letting things go that just don't align with you right now. Maybe to open yourself up to even more success. Okay. And just to remind you, whenever you're releasing, it does feel a bit difficult to do that. But I do feel like I'm seeing two paths that meet and then they distance themselves, but then they'll meet again in a different state of their lives. So again, if you're going through a breakup or you're going through letting something go, I do feel like it's going to come back. I don't know why I see that, but in maybe a nice way. It doesn't have to resonate for everyone though, because it could be, again, a project or an idea that just right now it's not aligning, but it might do in the future if that resonates with you. But anyway, you have new and then you have success. Gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie. It's really good energy, right? What messages do you have for Capricorn for this week ahead. You have the Knight of Swords, making big decisions, going all into something. Just make sure you have all the information. The Hermit and the Four of Wands. So this is you really connecting to your inner wisdom, this is a card about spending some time alone as well, right? The Hermit is all about reflecting, not just on your past, right? Because it is about that, learning your lessons, seeing it from a different lens, right? Not being in the heart anymore, not being in the past anymore, but looking at it, observing it, understanding it. But also about your future too. The Hermit is looking at everything. So it is a card about really understanding what aligns with you in your future, what's calling you, where's the next step you're being guided to take. So taking some time alone could be really important for you finding the answers within. Then the Knight of Swords and the Four of Wands suggests you, again, achieving your goals by taking action on this inner wisdom. There's always a fear with the Knight of Swords to not rush into anything too quickly without knowing all the information, right? Don't be too hasty. But paired with the Hermit and the Four of Wands actually looks like you're actually coming from a place of your inner knowing anyway, so it actually feels quite good. It just means that you're making determined decisions that might be very difficult ones to make, but you're jumping in. So that's not bad at all. All right, any other messages that you have for Capricorn about the week ahead? The Nine of Wands, so that's you giving yourself a big push here. Eight of Swords, Nine of Wands would also suggest that there is a little blockage here. And then the Page of Cups again, so it's an emotional blockage. Can I understand why? Ace of Cups, related to love, your heart space. I'm going to clarify this with this deck. Nine of Wands and Eight of Swords both have something in common, and it is kind of they're surrounded by this wall. Nine of Wands suggests that this is a wall that you built because you've been through some chaos, you've been through some difficult times, and you're a little bit guarded. It's almost like the last push, right, to end a really difficult cycle. Eight of Swords is being stuck up in your head about something. Page of Cups, again, emotionally, to do with maybe a situation where you felt a bit hurt, or again had to protect yourself in whatever way, that's still on your mind. And I think that might be a reason why it's coming up, is because it's time to kind of understand why your guard might be up, why you're having a difficult time letting it go. Or Ace of Cups, how you can start something new. Ace of Cups, Eight of Swords, stuck up in your head, feeling trapped in a situation. Page of Cups asks you to listen to your feelings and emotions about this. What is your soul calling you to do? Why is the Nine of Wands here? The Four of Swords. So yeah, this is asking you to heal from something. What is it that you're asking them to heal from? The Ten of Swords. So an ending. The Tower card too, it is absolutely about separation or something. Yeah, and the Nine of Wands coming up again suggests that you're still hurt from something. You're afraid. Either you're still hurt from it, or you're afraid of it happening again. There's some fear here around this. But the Tower and the Ten of Swords is absolutely something rocked your world. The Eight of Swords, okay, the Ten of Pentacles. Now you have a fear about your future here and your future stability. So I'd say really, this is a really good time to, Eight of Wands is about opportunities coming your way. Taking action with the Three of Wands on your dreams and goals is really going to help you get out of being stuck up in your head. So almost like get out your head and take action is almost what I'm seeing with that. In the Page of Cups, the Chariot, and the Ten of Swords. So that's about moving on from something, healing from something. With the Temperance card, Three of Cups, could be a time of forgiveness, or again, just balancing this ending in your life so that you are able to move forward in a balanced way, because the Chariot would represent that too. Cancer sign energy coming through, but it almost feels like you need to address your feelings about this ending so that you can actually move forward. So if you've been feeling stuck because something's been weighing on you, I definitely feel like this is the time again to reflect, to understand, and to start something new here. Have new love for life. So let's say a relationship ended here, then it's about having a new emotional beginning with yourself, or bringing love into your life. A cycle has ended, welcome the new. Change is coming for good. All right, one more. I want to look into the past life. Ooh, what was that? Flipped, Ten of Wands. Yeah, this is something that you were unable to do in a past life. Ten of Wands reverse feels a bit like something you were not able to let go of, which is interesting. The Death card and the Six of Cups. Absolutely, in a past life, it feels like this is someone who you definitely had a past life with. The Death card though is transformation and endings, right? So something's transforming once you let it go. When you let it go again, it could come back in your future, but it feels like you have to let it go now so it can change, grow, and evolve on its own. Or they, if it's a person, or if it's an idea, whatever it is, we need to let it go so that it can then grow its own energy. I don't know how to express it differently. And let's get one more for the Ace of Cups again. Is my deck upside down now? It is. The Hanged Man reverse. So looking at things differently in the Hierophant. So this is really you coming out of commitments that just don't serve you anymore, right? The Hierophant again can be marriage and commitment, a contract for some. Like I always see it as that for some reason. It's a commitment, but it can also be marriage. It can also be that maybe you've had a lack of faith lately in love or in new emotional beginnings. So again, this is a time to really go within there. All right, anything else? I'm going to look at the Chariot there. The Knight of Cups. And this is you doing, Courage is saying that to feel the fear but do it anyway. And I feel like I'm getting that energy with the Three of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Your heart's a bit broken right now. Three of Swords is again heartache and pain. The Knight of Cups though is about filling up your cup here. The Knight of Cups wears his heart on his sleeve, and your vulnerability might actually give you success. Your vulnerability might actually be the thing that helps you to move forward. The Knight of Cups. And someone could be apologizing, but I just really get this energy to do with you. And the Ace of Cups is a new beginning where you fill up your own cup here. This is the journey of self-love, not gonna lie. So yeah, feel the pain, but keep moving forward, right? That's the energy. I don't know why I said it like that, but the Knight of Cups feels like that. Like go to the river, fill up your cup again. Okay, my angels. So, I hope this made sense to someone out there. If it did, let me know in the comment section below. I send you guys my love. If you enjoyed the reading, give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you wish. But aside from that, I'll see you guys next time.